Hey, what's up guys? Today's episode is about 4-string sweep picking. This one's a little bit more challenging than Lost just because you've got more strings to work with. But in general, like always, there are 3 things that we're going to tackle today. So the first one that we're going to tackle is going to be our actual pattern that we're utilizing with our left hand. The second one is going to be stretching and how to actually play some of these arpeggios. And then the third one is going to be the picking pattern itself. So let's get started with the first one. So our pattern is nothing that's too crazy. It's essentially out of the like root 5, like a power chord essentially that we're playing. So, and in this shape, all of our action, the movements that do occur harmonically, they're occurring on our high E string. And so that's just going to be our minor third or our major third, and then the suspensions that are included with that. And so we have this shape, which works for both minor and major, and we're just changing the top. And I recommend just utilizing your first finger to change between the thirds and the suspensions. And that'll help you just in general with your positioning and getting into spots like that. Well, that's stretching. And so to solve the stretching problem, for people that play with their thumb really high up on the neck, this is going to be impossible. And if it is somehow possible, you're going to hurt yourself trying to do it. So I always keep my thumb on the very back of the neck. And the only time that changes is for extra stretches. So whenever I'm having to like play something pretty stupid. And so for arpeggios like our third one, that stretch can be a little bit gnarly for some people, going from the 10th fret to the 15th fret. And so to solve that, definitely keep your thumb a little bit lower than even the back of the neck, the straight back. And that will just help you be able to kind of arch a bit more and in general have a wider stretch. So again, if like my thumb is up all the way to the top, like I cannot stretch out of this. Thumb comes down to like just the top. It's like that's about as much as I can get. And then finally the thumb being pretty much at the bottom, it's like now I can stretch pretty far, and that's actually semi-functional. And then the final thing is the picking pattern. So this is very similar to what happened in episode 2, I believe, where we have a combination of alternate picking and sweep picking. And so for this one, we're starting out with just straight down, down, down. And then when we get to the high E string, we're going to do an upstroke. And then we continue kind of the next section of a sweep. So, and I actually turn my downstroke back around when we get to the G string. So as opposed to starting back on a downstroke like on each downbeat, so like that, I just keep it going, and then I start the downstroke on the G string for each subsequent arpeggio. So give these 3 things a shot. See if you have any of those issues yourself. This specific arpeggio is based off of my Shred Adams sweep book that's going to be coming out pretty soon. And this book has 10 etudes, or not really so much as etudes as it does like just practice workouts with 1 etude at the end. And it kind of works you through, 3-string, 4-string, 5-string, 6-string, and then goes into like some pretty crazy examples of how to actually use that stuff, utilizing this picking pattern. So if you want the tabs for this, go to the link in my bio or to alexcampbellmusic.com, and you'll be able to subscribe, and the tabs will be sent straight to you.